All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to unpack a story that's a really powerful reminder of one simple truth. Your circumstances do not have to be your destiny. It's all about what it takes to stare down the impossible and just refuse to blink. And just so you know, this isn't some fairy tale or an ancient myth. What you're about to hear is raw, it's real, and honestly, it's incredibly inspiring. So let's get one thing straight right from the get-go. The person at the heart of this story, he's no superhero. He wasn't born with some special gift or a grand destiny all mapped out for him. And nope, he wasn't a prodigy either. No once-in-a-generation mind that made everything easy for him. Actually, it was pretty much the exact opposite. This is a story
about a young man named Rehan, a boy whose life, for all intents and purposes, was designed to break him, to turn him into ash before he even got started. But he made a different choice.
To really understand that choice, you have to understand the world he was born into. And let me tell you, it was a place where hope was in seriously short supply. Just try to picture this. Buildings literally crumbling, streets that are cracked and feel empty. The world around him wasn't just run down, it was like a constant visual reminder of decay. And that decay on the outside, well, it has a way of seeping inward. I mean, just look at these faces. This is more than just being tired. This is a community whose very spirit has been worn down by years and years of hardship. And this is the real gut punch. There was no sense of opportunity, no visible way out. The future felt like it was already written for everyone. And believe me, it wasn't a happy ending. This was the message she heard from basically everyone. And it wasn't meant to be cruel, it was just practical, soul-crushing advice. It was like they put a ceiling on his dreams before he even knew he had any. But in the middle of all that hopelessness, something else was happening. A tiny little spark just refused to go out. A quiet, defiant promise started to take shape in his mind. And there it is. That's the turning point. This wasn't some loud declaration to the whole world. It was a whisper to himself. The first spark. A secret promise that his surroundings would not be his fate. But, you know, a promise is one thing. The journey to actually keep it, that's a whole other ballgame. Life didn't just hand him a way out. It threw every single obstacle it could find right in his path. And the pushback came from everywhere. You had academic failures, people in his own neighborhood laughing at him, teachers telling him he just wasn't smart enough, and even his friends telling him to just give up and settle. It was just a relentless wave of you can't. And it almost worked. This was his rock bottom. After getting knocked down over and over and over again, he got to that edge of just surrendering. That tiny spark of defiance was about to be snuffed out for good. But then, something shifted. In that moment where he was closest to giving up, he didn't find more despair. He found a new kind of fuel. The despair itself became the kindling for a fire that could not be put out. This became his new reality, his new personal law. He saw his mother's quiet tears, his father's exhausted hands, and he just decided their sacrifice would not be for nothing. Failure was just off the table. Giving up was not an ending he was willing to write. And this is how he turned that belief into reality. This wasn't some flashy movie montage of big wins. It was the silent, unglamorous daily grind, studying by candlelight, taking on small jobs to help his family, and strengthening his mind, day in and day out, all by himself. He lived by this incredibly simple but unbelievably difficult code. No looking for the easy way out, no blaming his situation, and absolutely no wasting energy on complaining about it. Just pure, focused, disciplined work. So, where did all this get him? Well, years later, the boy who everyone had written off had completely rewritten his own story. And in doing that, he left a kind of roadmap for the rest of us. Years down the road, a reporter asked him how he managed to survive it all. And his answer was this. He didn't just get through the hardship, he faced it. He walked right through the fire, all the trials, all the failures, and he came out the other side, not burned, but forged by it. In the end, Rehan's story is really a mirror. It's here to remind you of some really important things. That your pain isn't the end of your story, that your failures are not the final chapter, and that the same fire he found, that same power to be resilient, it exists inside every single one of us.
So that leaves us with this one question. We all face our own kind of fire, our own challenges, our own obstacles. Rayhan's story proves you have a choice. You can let that fire consume you, or you can refuse to burn. The choice, always, is yours.